A lot of things that you mentioned that are wrong and have been wrong for quite some time.
What's wrong?
With the, you made a, you gave a report. In your report, you mentioned a lot of things that have gone wrong because of the board, et cetera, et cetera. And I concur. There were 3 of us who always voted one way, and 4 who always voted the other way, and it kept the library stifled. We couldn't move one way or the other. Committees could not function, and were not allowed to function. So therefore, and when you have that type of leadership that will not allow anything to change, that's what happens. I remember when the 4 voted for the security. I was just getting on the board. I didn't even know. They had the captain from the police department to come over here then, but they, the 4, voted for the security. I remember that. That cost us more money. That's only one thing that they did, that leadership structure that cost more. All the things that everything that you listed there, I remember voting numerous amount of times. So much so that I got so frustrated that I wanted to leave. I was so glad when the board decided to take action so that we could come out from under that constraint. And I'll just simply say that, and we will move on. I thank you for your report. I certainly agree with the things that you have there, but you have to give credit where credit is due. We couldn't move no matter what. When you had that 3 to 4 and they voted lock, stock, and barrel, voted so many strange things, I can't even begin to enumerate them. They're just absolutely strange. And kept confusion, no matter no matter the kind of argument, fired the director without even asking, giving any kind of explanation. But let me just ask one thing. And I mean no harm, because as a person, I think you're great. Was Miss Swan's position posted? Yes or no?
Yes.
When was it posted?
Wait a minute.
No, sir. When?
No.
Last year, when I
Last
hired
year.
my son.
And Miss Swan, how long have you been back here working?
What do you mean back here?
Yeah.
All the subs were hired that
Okay.
way. And they were legally
Case in point.
hired.
Case in point. I'm through with it.
I don't know.
Where's Mr. Moore?
I know that you're temporary.
Where's
There are a lot of
Mr.
other temporaries too. Okay? That's all I got to say. It wasn't posted. And I have nothing against you, Ms. Swan. I think you do a great job for us. I'll be the first one to say. But we talk about posting for one librarian, and then here we get another one, our interim, and there's no posting made. But yet and still, that's the kind of thing that we're dealing with. And I cast no aspersions on you and anybody else. It's just the truth is the truth is the truth, and you cannot change it. It's the truth. I'm through with it. And we need to go on and finish our agenda. You know what?
It's your turn to reply.
You know, there could be so many different rebuttals. Everybody can say whatever they want to say, but you were the one, Dr. Rice, who said that I was allowed to hire subs. I could not hire any full-time staff. Hire subs as you needed. She was the original hire as a sub that you, as the personnel committee chairperson, allowed. You, Dr. Rice.
That was your first term interim director. It was December the 17th. I know exactly the date, 2012.
And
yes, and you had, and then we had a director. She was no longer on.
Oh,
now she's back.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is. Now she's back, and it wasn't posted. You can say all you want, but the truth is a lie.
Dr. Rice.
No, I'm sorry. No.
Hold it.
No.
Doc, I want you to finish.
When a community, the time, she can talk all she wants. But right now, it's the board.
That's not true.
Hold it
Let's go.
now. Because you got me confused. Now, hold it. Dr. Rice, finish.
And you gave her the right to rebut, and she did. So what's wrong with it?
Go ahead.
Let's move on to
Now,
the
wait a
agenda.
minute. Is that true, Doc? You go up to hire the sub.
December the 17th, 2012, in her first term as interim director. You were on the personnel committee with me when we made that decision.
So that is
So
true.
therefore,
She did-
you
right.
better believe it.
So you are correct. Wait, hold on.
Thank you.
Hold on. Dr.
He's screaming, ain't he?
Personnel
Only ain't he
committee,
sleep.
which I served,
Yes,
gave you permission to hire the sub.
Good.
yes.
Both of you agree on that. That's true. We got one true thing.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, no,
Mr.
no. You
President.
gotta go. You gotta finish your report. Go ahead.
The subs
Finish
have
your
never-
report.
the subs have
Now,
never
hold it,
been
Doc. Finish
dismissed.
your finish. Now let him finish. Go
The
ahead.
subs have never been dismissed. The subs have never been.
Tell that to Dr. Rice. then.
But she
Tell
don't.
them to
She
No, no, no,
acts
tell her
like she
again.
don't.
Tell her again.
I run the day-to-day operation. She has never been
Mr.
taken
Chairman,
off.
I move the
Point
agenda.
of order.
I move the agenda.
Let's go. Move the agenda.
Move
Are
it.
you?
People,
Move
let's
the
go.
agenda.
Move the agenda.
Move it.
Move the agenda. I move to move the agenda.
No, not yet.
Second.
You
I
have
told
no
the
choice.
director.
You have a motion
I
and a
told the
second.
director to finish. You would
You have
finish
a
your
motion.
maid.
She
And
gave
she had
her.
something to say about you. I told she had to finish. She could
Well,
not
I
interrupt.
already told the truth, so I'm
No, no.
done with it. I
Are
told
you
the
finished?
truth.
You have a
Yes.
motion and a
I told
second.
the truth.
You can't, you don't preside, Mr. Deputy, you gotta provide.
Mr. Bravo has the floor now. Everybody had a chance, or whatever.
You have